Hey everyone, this is Howard SQ. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great retreat. I am so sorry I can't be with you. I am on a staycation this week, so we're doing some things around the house. But I'm sure that you're having a tremendous retreat and learning a lot of great things about what you're going to be doing in the coming year. So I was invited to come in and talk to you about 5 things that you should know about guided pathways. So I'm going to bring up a quick slideshow and hopefully this will be informative. So the 5 things that you should know about guided pathways. The first one, let me get me out of the way. Okay, basically it's about pathways is about our students. So our goal is to make sure that we work together as faculty, administrators, and as staff, and as just a Mesa community to make sure that our students are getting a clear direction. They're getting roadmaps from the moment that they walk into our doors until the moment that they leave us. So we're trying to look at everything that impacts students, whether it be instructional, whether it be student services, whether it be basic needs, whatever our students need. Are students able to come in and with clarity understand how to get the support and the education and the tools that they need to be successful in their educational journey? The second one, so here's all of the things that we hoping that Mesa Pathways will help our students to do. And there's quite a long list. So making sure that they get the right academic options so that they can have informed choices about majors. And I think informed is really important. So we should be working with the Career Center. We should be working with financial aid. We should be working with the stand. All of those things and all of those experiences that our students have will help inform what they may or want to do in the future. We also want to make sure that they're leaving us in a time period that allows them to have the least amount of credits instead of gaining a bunch of credits that they're here for and really don't need. Making sure that we have strong academic support, and that's where you folks come in. Making sure that counselors and faculty are continuing to talk. We're continuing to build alliances so that we can ensure that we understand what we're doing. We also need to have faculty educated about the different departments in student services, and student services having conversations with the faculty so they understand the perceptions that we have and can help us learn the right way to do it, or direct our students in the places they need to go. Cheering on, making sure they have the services and the extra support. So that's where our stand and the food pantry and all of that's great stuff goes on. It's also about us. So we need to make sure that we are playing a vital part in pathways. You know, in the forefront of our thought, hopefully, as we're working through our days, we're asking ourselves, how does what we're doing and what we are doing, how is it serving our students in the best possible way? So we have things like onboarding and intake, the programs of study, our Career Center with employment and salary information, sequencing, and I see I'm in the way again, and embedded counseling and academic support, So all of those great things come together and make the student's journey successful. How do we envision all of the things that we do now and things that will evolve and continue to expand? How do we envision that happening? So we want to make sure, again, that our students get clarity and they get the support that they need. Um, sorry about that. While we're making sure that we provide an efficient, equitable, less confusing, cost-effective journey for them while they're here at Mesa. So I've listed some things that I believe that help us in our work. So we're constantly reminding ourselves and that the essential purpose of education is to make sure students succeed. And how do they do that? By making sure that we equip them with everything they need to develop skills, attitudes. We support them and give them experiences in life success, providing opportunities for everyone. So there's where equity comes in, making sure that all our students, meeting our students where they are, not having students come to us and expect them to be where we are. Making sure that we have pathways and programs, continuing to strive to make our experiences engaging and active. And I'm really excited about this one because and now I'm going to just speak for me, but our Business 190 class is our careers and academics in business. And I'm really excited because we're going to be I get to work with counseling, and I'm also going to get to work with the Career Center. And the three of us are going to work together to develop that curriculum for that 1 credit hour course. And so what's exciting to me is here's again another example of some tremendous opportunities for collaboration across the aisle with student services and with faculty to make sure that we're understanding what we all do and how that impacts the student in their journey. Making sure that we reach out to community, and I think Larry in a couple weeks is going to be doing a basic needs summit, which I'm really excited to participate in. And so making sure that we're reaching out to community not only for support, but for things like work-based learning, for internships, for career, whatever, inviting them to come on our campus and doing and participating and making sure, that's the community in community college. And that's what I really, really appreciate. Mapping courses, creating career and academic pathways. I don't, and the last one, reimagining the processes. So here's another thing that I'm hoping that what Tony and I are planning on doing is um, asking you guys either for coffee, for lunch, sitting down with you and saying, okay, so let's talk about your processes, and if you could come in and create Mesa College all over again from a student's perspective, what would that look like? And so we can talk and understand and make sure all the folks that are being impacted or need to be a part of the conversation are part of the conversation, including students, and so that we can tweak or change or create or innovate those new and different ways of making sure that we support our students. Here's another list. As you can see, there's a ton of things that we are hoping to accomplish. The student support teams is an exciting thing for me as we start moving into those things where faculty and staff will work together to make sure that we're working to support students on their academic journey. Okay, the last thing Everyone is needed. So if I leave you with something today, I hope it's this, that we need you and that you have something to give. And when you go back to your individual departments, your people have a lot to give. So they can give their voice, their knowledge and their expertise, ideas, creativity, and most importantly, their support. So we had, I think it was 183 people on the campus last semester, as we were trying to roll things out for the first time. Uh, Come in and be a part of Mesa Pathways. So we would like for you to invite you to be a part of Mesa Pathways. The new structure here is, let me get up here so I'm pretty again. Here we go. So these are the four circles. I know I'm pointing and you can't see me pointing. The four circles are the four work groups for the semester. But that doesn't mean that they won't change, or there will be um, sub circles, I guess, or subgroups of these work groups as we start talking about what's going to be happening in those groups and what the responsibilities and what their charges are. The Pathways Committee is the oversight committee, so that, everybody here is going to come together. We're going to talk about the work that's being done, needs to be done. Some other topics will be talked about, and these folks are expected to go back into their groups and disseminate the information. So, if you're ready to participate, which I hope you are, you can reach out to either Tony Parsons or myself. There are our emails. Please take this back. I hope that you will encourage your folks to participate in any way, shape, or form. And also, if you've got questions or concerns or thoughts or ideas or innovative plans, or if you're doing something that we may not know that we need to bring in and just make sure that we're supporting whatever those efforts are, please reach out to us so that we can have conversations. Again, I think I told you earlier that Tony and I are planning to reach out to many of you and say, hey, can we have coffee and sit down? So that's my presentation. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for watching this. I know it's a wonderful 15 minutes of me. I'm going to bring myself up here, so I'm right in the center. And again, have a really great day. What you do is so important. I am so honored when I get to work with each and every one of you. And if I haven't got to work with you, I hope I get to work with you soon. But what you guys do is amazing work, and you are very, very, very appreciated. So enjoy the rest of your treat and have a great weekend. We'll see you.